Yesterday, I made a video saying I turn your OCs into Elyore circus characters, and I got a lot of submissions. This OC was submitted by this user. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. As always, I start with my old OC Ray as a base, just like I do for the rest of my Elyore circus characters. I basically remade the OC's hairstyle, but with as simple shapes as possible, because the Elyore circus characters all have simple hairstyles. You can see, I did keep the hair ginger and pink, but I did slightly change the shade so then it would match the style more. In fact, this was actually my friend's favourite one out of all the submissions, and they were the one who told me to use it. This rainbow hair was a little bit hard to match with the original one, but I did manage to get it in the end. The reason I made her eyes looking up is because she's going to be a juggler, so I'm going to make her looking at one of the juggling balls she's throwing around. I really wanted to keep those frilly things, but I didn't want her to get in the way of her hands or that could prevent her from juggling, so I moved them to her sleeves. I did keep the star headband in her hair, but I eventually changed it to a star clip and added some cute star ponytails in her hair. I gave her the same checkered belt as in the original and gave her some poofy little trousers, a bit like Dizzy, to show the circusy vibe. I changed her boots to a pink, just like her hair. I looked on Pinterest for some juggling pose references and then tried to make it in Catch Life too. I put her into IBS Paint, drew her some juggling balls, drew her expressions, some oppositing eyelashes, and her little melty halo around her starband, some shines in her hair, and cute little blushes. This OC was submitted by Mitsuki. I chose her because I love her design and the way that you said she was crazy. It gave me very good ideas on how I can redesign her. First, I tried to remake her green eyes, but I decided to make them a lot more saturated as it suits the style more. Then, I tried my best to remake her hair. I really wanted to keep the pink in her hair, but it was difficult on how I could do this in a way that would match the style. I decided that later on, in IBS Paint, I would airbrush in some ombre pink hair. I kept the swirls on her cheeks and made the outline of the hair lighter. I also decided I wanted to give her a jester hat, so I made her ponytails lower down. I tried my best to keep her colour scheme, but make it brighter so it suits the style more. I changed her shirt and tried to remake her skirt as well as I could. I also gave her a bow tie. I spent quite a while playing around with the colours and seeing how I would lay this out. I wanted to keep the stars in her hair and I was going to add them to her jester hat, but I decided just to add them into her ponytails. I noticed the heart hair sticking out of her head and I decided to add a little one coming out of her jester hat. The rest of the time I spent trying to make her an outfit and playing around with the colours. I decided that since she's crazy, I'd give her a chainsaw, and then I tried to put her in a pose to show that she's carrying it in a very threatening way. I then realised the eye shape was a very important part of the design, so I changed it to the original eye shape and changed the eyelashes to match that as well. I selected all of her white hair and then added the pink ombre as I said I would before. I did the same to the outline and added some hair highlights and a spiky teeth smiley mouth. I extended her eyelashes and removed some of the lines in the hair to make the hairstyle more simple. This OC was submitted by Akemi. I personally absolutely adore your OC's design and overall theme, colour palette, literally everything about it. Akemi's OC is named Gummy Cat. Their nicknames are Gummy or Gum. Their gender is male, and they're a cat made of candy, which is adorable by the way. The pronouns are he, him, and they're silly, cheerful, and lazy. Gummy's hair and tail are very sticky. Gummy likes to pretend to be brave, but in reality he is a very dumb cat. I am truthfully beyond impressed with your OC. They are absolutely amazing. After reading Gummy's description, I decided to turn him into a silly little clown cat handing out balloons. I straight away knew my redesign could be nowhere as good as the original, but I did try my best. A lot of the time I was just trying to perfect the colours and ensure that the colour palette was the same as the original, which was quite difficult for me as I have less than one brain cell currently. I am really sorry for forgetting Gummy's tail. I think all the redesigns ended up really good. Comment which down is your favourite, and also comment if you want me to do a part 2 with more of your OCs. Thank you so much for watching!